All right, so here's what we're doing. So we're getting Babel to play nice with Jest in our next app. So what we ended up doing yesterday, I got to do some shenanigans. So what I want to do is I want to split this, and then let me open up Firefox. You think I'd have my stuff ready by now? I don't. So if I do npm test or yarn test or whatever, actually I don't even care about this one. So let's bring this over here. It should be probably fine. I'm gonna be doing some Googling today, but so if I do the test, it runs the test, and then it's gonna fail on me when it hits a React. So if I open up my test, so .test, navigation.test. All right, so I have navigation.test, and then I try to render the navigation, and it fails because React is actually. I swear, if this is literally it, import React from React. And this is gonna be a short stream. No, I'm kidding, I'll get this to work. Okay, React from React. So what I had yesterday, like I said, I say, if that was literally it, I'm gonna be very sad. It shouldn't take this long to run this type of test though. Okay, so it failed. Document is not defined. So I'm not sure what's going on, what I need to do. But I'm rocking Jest and I'm rocking Testing Library. So I guess at this point, reference error, document is not defined. I don't understand what that means. Okay. Do I have to have like a Jest environment or something? So did that fail here at the render, or did that fail to be in the document? Okay, so I have to run like a, okay, all right, so that's something. So, oh no, Jest setup. Configuring Jest. Okay, so I didn't know that there needed to be like a thing. Okay, so, oh, the next docs? Okay, let's see, Next.js testing. Unit tests, let's see, Next.js.org. I know it's .org, so. If they do, then I didn't find it, and I feel dumb. But, yeah, so what I was seeing in some other repos, and I need to see if I can, it's pretty like render. Like how, yeah, what's like the setup? Getting started, introduction with Jest. I'm also using React Testing Library, so that might be something. All right, so then let's see. So script test Jest. I gotta add a couple more things. And then using Babel, and I have that going, I believe. And then said stuff about Webpack, but core preset env, and then do I have Babel Jest? I just checked my levels. Nice, Ryan. Okay, cool. That sweet viewer count, man. Okay, cool. So let's get my package, Jason, just to make sure. Poorly worded, lol. Do I have Babel Jest? Okay, do I have to do anything with Babel Jest? That's the question. Okay, so let's look. So I'm actually gonna swap my babelrc to a new file, which should be babel.config.js, right? That's how it's supposed to go. Babel config.js. Okay, so then let's do that file here, module exports, and then I have my babelrc, and then I want to use, I feel like I probably don't need, okay, config, okay, so let's do that. Even though it's gonna yell at me, it should anyway, right? Okay. Will that like break anything? Cool. And then let's do the plugins. Here. Let's do presets and then plugins. Okay, and then get rid of the babelrc, and then in theory that should just die, right? Delete. So in theory that should be fine, I would think, right? npm test. There should be yarn test. I'm doing yarn things with this project. I don't know why I'm using npm. Okay. Test suite failed. Okay, so wait, hold on. What if I just, okay, let me restore the file. So why does that, I'm confused actually. Okay, so this is the issue I was having yesterday. But I guess it's one of those things where like, cause the Babel RC is for previous stuff, right? So I can just, in theory, I should just be able to just get rid of it. So I guess my biggest thing is that I was having a parse issue. But now it's, I'm gonna kill my cat. Okay, must be object falsely defined. What is dot presets? Okay, so actually let's just take, okay, I get it, we're good. I'm gonna take out this targets bit and do that. Module exports equals that, cool. And then let's just get rid of the Babel RC, see what happens. So what about this? Let's try it again. So in theory it should work, right? So if my cat just tries, okay. Okay, so let's look for Jest dot presets 0, 1 must be object false or undefined. Let's see what happens if I Google that. Okay. Stack Overflow 2019. I don't do Webpack though. So like, I guess I'm trying to get this to work with React, so I'm just confused. So like, this is like my biggest issue with this whole thing is that like it doesn't really, I'm just trying to get this set up and I don't feel like I need Webpack because it's already figured out for me in theory. But okay, I'm gonna open up a new tab real quick and then see like what's going on here and with something else with my work repo because they mentioned that it would be easier for me to look at it, but I also don't want to just show code, you know, that I shouldn't be showing. So let me look at our Babel config. That's actually a pretty nice way to do it. So actually another thing is, I mean, this is kind of dumb, I guess, but const presets equals, and then I just, oh, it's a nested array and it shouldn't be a nested array. That might be why. There's no reason why that needs to be a nested array. Maybe that's why. Is that why? Would that be seriously why? If it's because it's a nested array, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. Okay, no, still, wait, whoa. Not a valid plugin property. Okay, so I'm using Jest and yes, I'm using testing library. So I'm trying to, so I have testing library React, but the problem is that Babel is not liking anything that I'm doing. Okay, so that actually needs to be in a nested array in the plugins. Okay, so that needs to be nested. So if I do that and then try it again, yarn test, because is that big enough, by the way? Okay, all right, so I think this is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's try that here. See what happens. I need to change Firefox to be my my new latest. Examples with Jest, Next.js, tree canary, Next plus Jest. Oh, that's cool. Are you kidding me right now? You literally just saved my life, dude. I swear. Hold on. Do I have npx installed? Npx. Okay. Okay, so what does this actually say in here? I want to know. Okay, so there actually is a next Babel. Hold on. So what's in the package JSON? Okay, so there's Jest, React Test Renderer. What's React Test Renderer? Ah, that's a thing I don't know about. Jest DOM, Babel Jest, React DOM. Sorry, hold on. So here's the fun part. You know what okay, so I need to learn why this is working and why it isn't, because like, so the whole point of yesterday was for me to like just start working on this app and then just do TDD. But now today, I'm more interested in actually figuring out why the hell this isn't working, or why sometimes it's working and sometimes it's not. So let me take a look. Okay, so we have page, public, and then there's styles. Oh, okay. And there's tests. Whatever. That's fine. Config. Oh, config just CSS transform? Ah, that would be a thing. Okay, cool. So what exactly does this do? So I'm missing a thing. So the setup tests. So how does that work? So import. Okay, so I understand exactly what this is. This is just to use like expect, or just test or whatever. Then expect is for all the extra cool stuff. So I get that. I'm just wondering like where it's called. Okay, so this grabs all JavaScript, JSX, TypeScript, and TSX. Yeah, I got that. I'm just wondering where it's called at. Get the .d.ts, so it ignores. Wait, does that say ignoring the .d.ts and then node modules? Okay, and then set up files after environment. So then we have a. Oh, okay. So then this is where it's ran. Okay, and then test path ignore patterns /.next and node modules makes sense. And there's some transformers, and then there's this thing. Okay. Oh, okay. So then it actually goes and runs through Babel Jest. This makes a lot of sense. And then ignore patterns, because I don't care about CSS and Sass and blah, blah, blah. And then module name mapper. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to copy paste and put that in my Jest config. Because I have a Jest config, and it's weird. But yeah, let's... I did just do the thing. So let's try this. And then I'm gonna need that setup Jest. So I'm just gonna like copy paste this stuff and see if it works, because why not, you know? Babel RC, okay, so I don't have next Babel. So that's gonna be, that's already included in the next library. Okay, so that would be in the next library. So in theory, all I need is that, and I don't need any plugins, right? So in my Babel config, I probably don't need any plugins. Oh no, I need this, style components. So if I just change that to this, and then I get rid of the spaces, and then that's a thing because sometimes things are weird like that. Okay, cool. So then in theory, okay, so then now, nope, task. I CD'd out because I was gonna delete the directory. I was just gonna delete and just copy and then like just run the npx, but that's bad. Okay, so I do have Babel Jest, React, and Jest DOM. Do I have Jest DOM? I think I need Jest DOM for this, right? Because I don't think I have Jest DOM. Where's my... Let me get this out of here. Oops. And then let's go to package JSON again, if I can spell it. Okay, so I need Jest DOM. So that's going to be yarn add dev testing library Jest DOM. If I can actually like get this at a reasonable time frame, and not be like crazy long, then I might be able to like to chop this up, and then put this in like a really nice YouTube video. I'm actually kind of pumped for that. And then do I need React? Okay, React Test Render is already a thing. Okay, so that's good. So 16.3. And then And then I just need that setup tests, which that's fine because whatever, new file, setup tests.js. Is it setup test or setup tests? Okay. Okay, that's the thing. Cool beans. Do that. And then I need a config for Jest in here. So CSS transform. So let's just copy paste. I kind of understand what's going on here. So if I do new folder, and that's called config, and new file CSS transform.js. Is it .js? Yes. Here we go. Cool. And then in theory, let's see if that works. I doubt it. Who knows? Let's try it. Root dir. Validation error. The transform option was not found. Oh, it's /jest. New folder. Jest. And then you go in there. Yes, I would like to move you. Thank you. Okay, so that was not found, so that's fine. So this should run. I don't know why it takes so long to run this test. Is it because that it's setting up and tearing down? Ah! Yes! Yes! There we go. Ratio, you are... for anybody who is... I'm saying your name right? I just want to make sure. Oh! Oh, yes. You are actually my hero. You are literally my hero. Literally my hero, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're deleting the Babel RC. We're making these config changes. Oh, I just created the config file. We created the we screwed with the Jest config. So I understand exactly what's going on here for the most part. So that's really important. And I kind of stepped through this a little bit. The CSS transform. Okay, so package JSON, that's fine. Setup test, that makes sense. Yarn lock. This was importing React. And then the CSS transform. So return. I don't quite understand exactly what's going on with that, but I feel like that's okay for now. So yeah, heck yeah. Let's do a cool thing.